Good afternoon, tutors. I'm Valentino Melvin, and today I'm going to explain regarding my distinction task, which is a KenKen program. So first of all, when we run the program, this is what will be shown, and there are previews of the KenKen and three buttons: one for the tutorial, one for generating puzzle, and one for the solver. When you press the tutorial button, you will be seeing an explanation about regarding the program. When you generate puzzle, there will be 6 buttons here, 4x4 to 9x9. If we choose a 9x9, it will show a 9x9 puzzle. And if we do a 4x4, it will show a 4x4. Here I have grids that I can fill with the numbers that is supposed to be used, which is 4, 6, 7, 8. So I can't fill in any numbers that are in 4, 6, 7, 8. So for example, I choose 4 and randomly select. Here there's a select button. I can select multiple, and it's 4, 6, 7, 8. And I can also have an erase all button, which just erases all of the code, the numbers that we filled, and then hint, which hints the numbers that are supposed to be used, and solution, which is just gives the solution. And for example, if I delete and it has check puzzle, which is not finished, of course, it will show an incomplete sign. But if it's the correct solution, it will immediately go to the solving. And for the puzzle solver, it's not here yet because I will write it in HD. Now, on the code explanation, first of all, I'm going to explain about the KenKen grid on how do we generate the puzzles randomly. So first of all, we will take a random sample from 1 to 10 and based on the 1 to 9, sorry, based on the size too. And then after that, we will draw it into a grid. So it's somewhat like this. So it will start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, and so on. And after that, it will shuffle the grid. So for example, and this is supposed to be column 2, it will shuffle into column 1 and so on. And then it will transpose it, shuffles it again, and then transpose it back. And then after we have this finisher, the numbers that we'll use from the sample here will be changed. So it's like number 1 will be staying 1, 2 becomes 3, 3 becomes 5, and 4 becomes 8. And in the end, this is the final generation. And for the generate cages, first I will deploy a variable which is unused, meaning that it's not been used in any cages at all. And also after that, there will be like random choices, which is the length of the cage size. So it's like, for example, here we have the cage size 3 because there's 3 boxes connected for the 14 plus, 1 here and then 2 here. If it is 1, I lower the chances for 1 because if not, it will make the puzzle way too easy. And these are the programs on how making the cages work. Here, it will check the nearby cages around. For example, if I choose this, it will check the cages around here, around, and then make boxes with it if it's not used. But if it's used, then it will not use it as a box. And then after that, it will do it for all of them until all of them are used, and then start doing the values for the plus, minus, times, and division. But for the 3 boxes here, I only choose plus or multiplication because if not, then the numbers will get too large to count. And making the puzzle very hard. Here, this is how the grids are drawn. So it's like one line, this is the vertical line, and this is the horizontal line, and this is the vertical line. It was drawn for here for I in range of this command. And then this is how the cages are drawn. Here is the commands needed, like for the preview here. But this is for the entry if it's like not the preview here and it's the generation puzzle. Yeah. And this is the handle input. This is how you type, how it types. And it's the selection mode. And then this explains the game logics. So it's just basically for check puzzle command, for the hint command and the solution command and erase all command. And this is the main menus and screens. This basically just shows the GUI of the code. This is the main menu. This is the tutorial menu, which is show how to play. And this is the show generate, which is this one. And then generate puzzle is the ones that are generated here, which is like the main code and the main gameplay. Success screen is the one where if you finish the puzzle. And then solver is the one that I haven't done because I'm going to write it in HD. Well, that's all for the short explanation regarding my code. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah,